Alan Watts, he famously challenged our whole perception of self, didn't he?
He really did. That core idea that we're all separate individuals.
Yeah.
He called it, I think the phrase was, a peculiar hallucination.
Wow. Okay, so today we're doing a deep dive into that, into Watts' really radical view on reality and, where we actually fit in.
It's a fascinating perspective.
Absolutely. So, okay, let's unpack this foundational concept he had. He said something like, what you are doing is what the whole universe is doing right here, right now.
Exactly. That's the core of it.
Like a wave is the ocean.
Precisely. The wave isn't separate, it's just the ocean. Oceaning, you could say. Right here, right now.
But he was careful, wasn't he? This isn't fatalism, like we have no control.
No, not at all. It's not about being a puppet. It's about understanding the connection is deeper than we usually think. What's really interesting here is how he frames the real you.
Okay.
It's not some little ego stuck inside your head being, kicked around by life.
Right.
Instead, Watts says the real you is life itself. It's the whole cosmic show, the growing, breathing, leaving, unfolding.
Ah, I see.
And his big critique, what he called the big mistake, is believing we start at our skin, that we're isolated.
That reframes absolutely everything. So if our real body is the whole thing, the air, the sun, the earth, if we're not in the world but are the world,
then what happens when we act like we're separate?
Yeah, what are the consequences?
Well, the consequence is we start treating the world like an adversary, right? Something alien to us.
Trying to dominate it?
Exactly. Trying to beat it into submission, as Watts put it. And that leads straight to disaster. He pointed to things like cutting down millions of acres of forest just to turn them into newspapers full of nothing.
That's powerful imagery.
And the great irony he highlights is, the world you're fighting is you. You end up basically fighting yourself.
Okay, so he also explored how different philosophical views of nature shape how we see ourselves, didn't he? This is where it gets really interesting.
Oh yeah, definitely. If we look at the bigger picture he painted, Watts laid out three really distinct perspectives on nature.
Let's hear them.
First, there's the Western view. This comes largely from, Hebrew and Christian traditions, and then it got a huge boost from the Industrial Revolution, Newtonian physics, that kind of thing.
Nature as a machine.
Pretty much. God as a cosmic engineer, or maybe a watchmaker. And if nature's a machine,
then we treat it like one. And ourselves, too.
Exactly. Things to control, manipulate, take apart. You hear it in everyday language, right? My body's wearing out, I need a tune-up.
Yeah, that makes sense. What's the next one?
Then you've got the Eastern view, mainly from China and India. Here, nature isn't seen as being made, it's seen as an organism. It just grows.
Grows by itself.
Yeah, like a tree or a cloud. The Chinese have a word for it, suja, meaning that which happens by itself. There's no boss, no one explicitly in charge of the universe.
Just like nobody consciously tells your heart to beat.
Precisely. So this view encourages living in harmony with nature, sort of moving with the current rather than trying to direct it.
Okay, Western machine, Eastern organism. What's the third?
The third, and maybe the deepest Watts discussed, is the Hindu view. Nature as Leela, or divine play.
Divine play, like a game.
Exactly. The whole cosmos is a kind of cosmic drama. A game of hide and seek.
Hide and seek? Who's playing?
This is the mind-bending part. Watts famously put it, you are God playing hide and seek with yourself.
Wow.
The idea is that the ultimate reality, Brahman, God, whatever term you use, intentionally forgets its own nature. Just for the thrill of rediscovering it. You play your human role, your part, very seriously, like an actor lost in the role.
And eventually
the curtain falls. You remember it was a play all along.
That's quite a spectrum. Machine, organism, divine play. Did Watts pick a winner? Did he say one was the right way to see it?
Ah, that's the liberating twist. His answer was more like, what if all three are true?
All three.
It depends on how you choose to play the game of life. How you look at the world fundamentally shapes how you live in it and how you live yourself. It wasn't about finding the one correct label.
So it's about the lens we choose. Which brings us back to the listener, right? Why does shifting this perspective actually matter day to day?
Yes, this really raises an important point. Watts felt we often get tangled up asking the wrong questions about life.
Like, what's the meaning of it all?
Exactly that kind of question. He argued life isn't really a journey or a race towards some final destination.
What is it then?
He used the analogy of dancing. The whole point of dancing is the dance itself. It's not about getting to a particular spot on the floor.
But it's so easy to fall into that trap, isn't it? Always rushing, always trying to get somewhere.
Oh, absolutely. Most people don't get this, Watts would say. We live like it's a race, always running, always rushing, pushing for the next goal.
Only to get there and feel kind of empty. Or just immediately look for the next goal.
Precisely. And Watt's secret, if you want to call it that, was basically, you're not supposed to get anywhere specific. You're supposed to be here. To play, to dance, to enjoy the music while it's playing.
That sounds liberating.
It really is. When you start to genuinely feel that it's all you anyway, as he put it, you naturally begin to relax. You stop forcing things, stop trying to control every little outcome.
Because you realize you are the process.
Yes. You're the universe looking at itself through your eyes. You're the galaxy spinning, the whole thing, pretending to be just a person.
Why? Why pretend?
For the sheer joy of the game. And Watt suggested that when this life ends, you'll wake up and say, I almost forgot it was just a play.
So his ultimate invitation, it boils down to stop fighting.
Pretty much. Stop trying to push the river. Stop battling life like it's this external thing happening to you.
Realize
it's happening as you.
That's a profound shift.
It is. And he really encouraged people not just to think about this, but to feel it. Deep down, that feeling that you are the wave, you are the ocean, you are the dance itself.
And when that clicks.
When that shift happens, you just naturally stop worrying about where it's all going. You might find yourself laughing more, maybe loving more. You start moving with life instead of constantly pushing against it.
So Watt's big secret, the thing he wanted us all to grasp, is that the universe isn't actually all that serious.
In a way, yes. It's serious in the way actors are serious on stage, but ultimately, it's a divine game, a beautiful, endless cosmic dance.